We're between the ropes with event coordinator Jonathan Poole and Mr. Harold Duvall, the reason that this whole event gets put on. Guys, it's amazing how far we've come in 8 years. I know we've talked a lot about, things in the future that we wanted to see happen, and I've seen a lot of things happen. Jonathan, the rock sale goes on in the morning. That's a huge deal. Give me just a little information on that.
Well, one thing that's different this year is that the rocks will be available just as a standard item in the pro shop first thing Saturday morning, as opposed to the traditional noon release. And but without those discs and those, basically it amounts to the sponsors. I mean, those are the core sponsors of the event. None of this would happen without the sales of those discs and their support.
We're speaking of every individual that purchases a rock. We consider them a mini sponsor of the tournament. Harold, I hear a lot of guys complaining, whining, whatever you want to call about the yellow rope and everything. I know that doesn't necessarily make you happy, but it makes you feel like you've done your job on the course. And what exactly some of the changes you did this year on shortening up the rope or widening?
We changed the rope a little bit on number 3 because we changed the ground rule at the same time. So we opened up that green a little bit. We also brought the rope in on number 12 to make that a little more challenging right off the tee. And most of the other rope is the same. Each year I kind of wish I had an exact diagram of where I left it, but I also like just being able to test it out each year and see how the trees have changed and see what else is new out there and seeing how the scoring might need to differ a little bit. So I don't like to be too married to a pattern or what we've done in the past. And everywhere those guys have gone, I've gone more often than they have. So I've found a lot of yellow rope.
Well, you still do compete. Harold is a 2-time world champion. Actually won the first event he ever entered. That was the World Championships. And I don't know that anyone else can say that. Do you find that your competing helps you in tweaking the course each year?
Well, first I would say that I play. I'm certainly not competing at this point. But absolutely, it gives me a flavor for how the course is playing, how the officials are doing, how the players are taking everything in, so it absolutely helps in my designing to be playing out there.
That's Between the Ropes with the men to make the USDGC a reality, Jonathan Poole and Harold Duvall. We're here Between the Ropes with the second card today. Tell us what went on out there, guys.
Well, these guys, Brian and Kim, were putting the lights out, and me and Snoop weren't doing too good with that, so.
Yeah, just a little too much rope for me out there. So, I played good, just too much rope. That's all.
I kept inside the rope, but started off great and had a 3-putt, unfortunately, to start. So when he says my putting's great, he leaves out that part. But other than that, it was great and kept in the ropes and shot well.
Swabby, talk to me, dog. 10 down, that's hot.
10 down, wow. Bogey free. Yeah, bogey free, baby.
What position are you in right now?
I believe the scoreboard says I'm in second.
So you'll be leaving this group tomorrow. Will you be taking anybody with you think?
Might be taking a little Woody with me.
No, Joe shot better. Joe shot
that's
5
right.
under.
Joey shot
Or 6 under.
No.
Oh, you should have.
I
Okay.
was 4 under.
My
He
bad.
got me
Never
by
mind.
1. But I did have one highlight.
Cut
I
that
threw a
part.
roller on the bamboo hole and got it right there.
Through the middle or around the outside?
Right through the right side and parked it.
I watched
that
you
was
do
a
it
good highlight.
yesterday around the outside. You were mad, I know.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That's the second.
Won't be on the second card.
That's the second car with a little shake up here from the USDGC. Good luck tomorrow, boys.
Thanks,
I'm here with Brian Sweberger after he just smoked a 10 down on moving day. Tell me what that felt like and where you avoided the problems.
Today I didn't take any risks. No risks. Yesterday I took 2 risks and I paid for both of them and ended up with a 62. Today I took no risks and I ended up with a 58. That's that 4-stroke difference that I didn't have yesterday.
Well, you're going to be trying to run down one of the hottest players in the world. Does that mean you're going to be taking risks tomorrow, or are you just going to stick to your game plan?
I'm a percentage player, so he's going to have to really collapse, and I'm going to have to shoot another great round tomorrow. So hats off to him. I asked for him to come down from the planet that he's not on to like we are, because 57, 58, 58 is absolutely disgusting. But that's just amazing. But I'm happy to be where I'm at.
Oh yeah, that's Brian Sweberger in second place at the latest major.
Yeah.
Here with Steve Brinster after the third round. Steve, how'd it go out there?
I struggled. It was tough times. Didn't get off to a good start. Missed a couple short putts in there. Threw a couple bad shots that weren't even close. But somewhere in there, I played a couple good holes and got some birdies and battled. And a little disappointing right now, I guess, to see my chances of winning slip away. But come out tomorrow and do my best, and hopefully I can finish up there.
How you standing right now? Have you had a chance to check the board?
I have no idea. From what I heard, I think I might have a chance of still being on the lead card, but I wouldn't doubt it if somebody came up and knocked me off. But at this point, where I'm at is I don't care if I'm on the first or second card. I want to come out tomorrow and just shoot good and play the golf I know I can.
That's Steve Brinster. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
This is Nature Boy, and I'm standing here with, according to Sweberger, individual from another planet. Barry, that's another hot round. Tell me how it feels and what's going on in your mind.
Oh, thanks, Billy. It feels really good to have a game plan and to have an idea what you want to do and to be able to come closer, do exactly what you're trying to do. It feels really good. Just stuck to my game plan as much as I could, stayed relaxed and focused, and just staying in the moment. Worry about the shot I got next that's in front of me, and it's working great.
Well, you say staying in the moment. I think the first score check I did was out at 888, and they said you were 7 down. Everybody else in the group was 2 down. I mean, did you feel yourself sort of gaining some momentum and moving away from that group, not knowing about the second group, or are you just that focused that it really is not relevant?
Well, I guess I was conscious of what was going on score-wise. The first 4 or 5 holes, I had played kind of my normal game, and I could tell the other guys didn't quite score what they wanted to. They had a couple of pars and a couple of bogeys. And I knew I had a couple of strokes on there, but that didn't really affect the way I played. I tried to make sure I just, like I said, stay in the moment, not worry about that. All that stuff takes care of itself after the round. So.
Well, I know you've said after the first round you had a bad shot, and the second round I saw the bad shot.
I had 2 the second round, 2 bad shots.
2 bad shots. I saw 1 bad shot, and I know I don't know if you overcorrected. I know you had 2 putts in a row that were high. They weren't gimme putts, no. And then you had a long putt that came up a little short. I don't know if it was overcorrection, but your putting game wasn't what it normally is. The sick part is that so you just started throwing everything under the basket. I mean, what was the putting difficulty today?
I just want to be aggressive, and I want to make sure I put good moves on it. And I'm very happy. I really hate that noise hitting that pan. It's one of my least favorite noises around. But I'm really happy that I'm being, aggressive and firm and putting my move on it and not leaving myself short. I think I just wanted to make sure I was aggressive and focused and went through my routine. And I tend to kind of baby things when I'm a little bit too relaxed and too calm. So I just want to make sure I wasn't doing that. The putts weren't going in the first half of the round, but they were birdie putts. They weren't par or bogey putts. So it didn't hurt me to miss those putts at all.
So it didn't have any effect on your game plan, or you didn't feel like you needed to try to gain a stroke?
No, I'm still putting a good move on the disc. Just like hole 12, my second shot, it was right underneath the basket and it rolled away, and I wasn't able to get, the easy eagle, I guess. But I put the move on I wanted, and I just got to accept whatever happened to the shot. So, real happy.
I'd say you're happy. That's 2-time and possibly fixing to be 3-time U.S. champ Barry Schultz. We'll see if he can hold on one more round.
Thanks, Billy.